Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to Dirt Grease Outdoor Peace. So I had to take this tree stand down. Having a hard time drawing my bow laying down. I was questioning whether this was the right spot or not, and I think I got my answer. I need to move the stand. Luckily, the stand isn't damaged yet. It doesn't look like it has any damage on it yet. And I have an idea of how I might be able to get it down. I hope it works out. At least being on this side of it will be safe because it's kind of sitting on the other side of the lower stem there. So if it's going to fall, it's going to go down on the other side. So I just need to go down on the bottom there. There's one little ratchet strap on the bottom there that was the support that was crossed around the back. And then there's the main strap on the trunk up there. I think I have an idea to get that. So this is just one of those storms that came through during the winter, and I did see the blackness on the front of the trunk there last year, but I've never seen a beech tree split like that, especially one that's that big. I couldn't believe when I saw that thing had tipped over, and then it's probably lucky that it got hung up like that. Otherwise, if it would have came down, especially on that side, it would have destroyed that tree stand. And that's an old Summit. I think they used to call them a solo shot, and it's steel, and those rungs or the stringers on the outside of the ladder are so strong that you don't need a stabilizer to hold the ladder out away from the tree. The newer, cheaper tree stands, you have to have a center stabilizer to keep them from bowing. And we had just put this here last year, and I liked it. It's a nice spot, but it was just, it was behind this other tree here, and it was kind of blocking where a lot of the deer come from on the far side there. So hopefully I can salvage it and reuse it. Also, I got a new microphone. It's a Rode Video Micro 2, I think it's called, and it's got a foam wind muffler on it, so we'll see. Hopefully the audio is really good through that. I have a media mod on this camera, but the shotgun mic that's on the media mod is you can only do front or back, and it's just, I don't ever remember to switch it, or it would be hard to switch back and forth while you're videoing. So hopefully this microphone works good and picks up the good audio without having wind noise in it. Leave me a comment down below on what you think of the audio in it. For a reason. This is my habitat hook. It is the tool for hinging trees over for habitat work. You can a lot of times for whitetail habitat, you cut the tree up high and hinge it over so it makes a tall horizontal cover so the deer can get under it. So with this tool you can reach up and get a lot more leverage on pushing stuff over. It's got a little T-handle on the bottom. It's got a point on it where you can shove it into the tree and push or if you have a tree that's partly over, you can hook it and pull it over. And you get a lot of leverage pulling on something like that, because you can pretty much hang your body weight right off of this. So I'm going to try to use the point, hook it into the release on the ratchet strap, and try to release it and then break that strap open. And I just hope that when the stand gets loose from the tree, that I can pull it off of the bottom. Well, I got it unlocked. It's starting to loosen up. Well, that worked, but what's fighting me now is the tag end of the ratchet strap is tied to the tree stand, so it won't come apart anymore. It's a good old, I think it's probably made in the USA ratchet strap. I hate to cut it, but I'm gonna try to cut the tag end first and see if I can get it out of there. I have a saw with me. I don't know if I'll be able to strap it to this hole. Otherwise, I'll have to go get the hole saw. I've got the saw kind of redneck fashioned onto the habitat hook here. Oh, that didn't take much. That's a silky Zubat And man, that thing is really sharp. It just cut through that old thing like nothing. It still says it. Yeah, it says it right there. The other thing you gotta have when you're going out in the woods, carry a good pocket knife with you. This one just happens to be a Kershaw assisted opening. You gotta carry a good knife with you. It's New York legal if you touch the blade to open it. So this legally, this tang is part of the blade. So that makes it legal. Luckily I have cat-like reflexes, so I was able to get out of the way. Oh God. I didn't think about that being free now and rolling off of there. That could have been bad. So I'm just gonna drag that stand up out of the way now, just in case. It's supposed to be really windy tomorrow, just in case it does come down for some reason. I almost think that maybe it will, because the tree stand was wedged between the broken tree and the other tree behind it, so maybe in this windstorm that top will come down now. It was nice earlier. Just like an hour ago it was like 50 or 51, sunny, calm. Now there's some kind of new cold front coming through, and tomorrow is supposed to only be high in the upper 20s and windy. So yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of hopeful that maybe that thing will come down on its own. So the one last thing I wanted to say was, as I'm out here enjoying the peace and quiet out here in the woods, is don't take anything for granted. Slow down, appreciate what you have, appreciate your blessings and your abilities, and it's so easy to take for granted just the little things. You know, anything really. I mean, just stuff that we do on a daily basis. Walking, talking, being able to, you know, work with our hands, being in this beautiful country and appreciating our freedoms, and yeah, so just try to take a minute every day and appreciate what you have, and sometimes I'll just try to pay it forward, pay for somebody's meal behind me, or even sometimes just saying hello to somebody, taking the time to say hi, and or opening the door for somebody. Just little stuff to show a little bit of kindness to somebody, have a little appreciation for being able to do little things. It you know, sometimes it means a lot to the other person. It can go a long way, and sometimes it only takes a couple seconds sometimes to make a difference in somebody's day. So I appreciate y'all watching. Don't forget to go down and leave me a comment. Probably get destroyed for this one, for almost having this thing fall on me, but at least I probably should have had my chainsaw helmet on. Just lucky I was able to get out of the way, and just like when you're cutting trees with a chainsaw, have an exit route. The first thing I probably should have done is taken the chainsaw and cut up this stuff on the ground and got it out of the way so I had an escape path. But a lot of times hindsight's 20/20, and we learn from mistakes. So I appreciate y'all watching. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel to see more content, and we'll see you on the next one. Thanks.